Okay, I have never played Pseudoregalia before. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what genre it's in, to be honest. So let's find out together. I also don't know if the audio balance is right, so once we start playing here, let me know if it's too quiet or too loud. This seems pretty quiet, so I'll turn up a little bit to start, but we'll see once we get to gameplay. Options, camera... Give Sybil pants. Pretty amusing. File select. Hey, Rashine, how you doing? So it seems pretty quiet, and turn up a bit more here. Kind of a PS1 aesthetic. Barely worked. Hope not too late. What does it look like if I give her pants? Maybe I can't get to the settings. Oh, here we go. Kind of get pants. Okay. Almost N64 actually, these textures. Have to be equipped from the inventory. Okay, bombable wall looks like. This reminds me of what's the name of the game? This Vagrant Story? Bunch of games that start with V that are all released around the same period, and I can never keep track which one's which. Dreambreaker. Okay. That breaks. Cracked walls, got it. How is the audio balance? Is it too loud, too quiet, just fine? Make sure I didn't miss a breakable wall here. Okay, thank you. There's one up here. Game saved. Filling up a meter, it looks like. What do we got in this room? I don't think there's actually anything interesting down there. There's a thing to catch you if you miss the jump. Okay. It's a cool game so far, though. It also kind of reminds me of Legacy of Kain 2 Soul Reaver. It's a game, if we ever see that on the schedule again, I'm gonna have to start it over, because I played it a long time ago in the era before I would leave future Marstead notes in between episodes. And it's really easy to get lost, because it doesn't really give you like a map or anything to help you find your way around, so pretty much every episode would be me spending 40 minutes figuring out what the hell I was doing and where to go. Slide. Okay. By itself, an incomplete technique. Lock me in the room with the upgrade. I always like to see that. That's pretty cool. Hey, Leon, how you doing? Make you drop your weapon. That's how healing works. Somewhere I can take the slide if I go back earlier. Nice. And the lab where Andrea works shuts down at the end of the year, so she has to take the last couple weeks off. The doors between rooms kind of remind me of the zone transitions in the Lost Woods and Ocarina of Time. Wall jump maybe eventually. Kind of like the choice to have the game run in smooth 60 FPS, but her only have enough like animation frames to look like she's in 30 or maybe 24 FPS. Thank you, blue conveyance vines. Key in here. There is a lock-on button. Shh. Alright, I lose my weapon when I get hit. I was like, why can't I heal? That's mean when you lose the weapon. Oh, do we get a Dark Souls riposte there? Okay. Didn't respond to it in time, but that was it. Small key. Okay. A lot of office jobs kind of stop working in the last few weeks of the year anyway, whether you're taking the time off or not, just because so many other people are taking the time off. When I worked at Chase, I would always just bring my work laptop with me so as not to have to spend the PTO on Christmas and just technically be available to respond to emails, but I never got a single email, right? Tower holding Essence the Princess, never to be seen again. Yeah, exactly, Rorak, that's what I would do. But if you've accrued the PTO and have to use it, then that makes sense. That's where I started, so I don't want to drop down there. Castle Sansa. This game's really slick so far. It reminds me of Soul Reaver. It's kind of a Metroidvania, but Soul Reaver is also only kind of a Metroidvania. Crystals are pretty nice. They make me feel safe. And it's full of minerals. Memento. See your mental map. Okay, that's helpful. Checking, I figured. Kill little egg creatures. Indignation. Range of your attack is extended. Damage is increased. Reset upon spending it on a heal. That's cool. Extra range is going to be great. The map is already a huge improvement over Soul Reaver. I heard Soul Reaver is supposed to get a remake soon, which would be great. It definitely would benefit from one. It got added in a patch? Interesting. It's very easy to get lost in Soul Reaver. Ah, fuck. Not fucking around, this lady. Essentially a Celeste jump refresher. Cool. Feels pretty good for traversal. Some interesting stuff down there. Probably get back up. Let's go through this door first. Oh, really? Is it just graphics improvement, or...? Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. Whoa. Oh, I'm able to deflect. That's cool. Locking onto something in another room, sadly. Doesn't actually hurt the thing. Okay. Never know how games are going to handle jumping off of holes like that. Everything's fine. Everything's good. That was gonna shut it off. Gotcha. Modern control scheme, improved camera controls, a map and compass. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to put that on subblock, I'd be down to play it. Probably will go better with the inclusion of a map. And now that I know from streaming for so long that I have to leave future Marstead notes if I want to have a long gap in between sessions. See where this goes first. You guys intended to get me to look up. They are intended to get me to look up. Cool. Good level design in this. Like a wall run later, maybe. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Up D-pad is what I was looking for. Like zone transition to me. Sansa Keep. Okay, let's finish exploring in here first. Curious, did it give me... It's very PS1 and 64. It's pretty good, I think. Whoops. So we've been in here before. Trying to go places we haven't been yet. Go all the way through this time. Try to, anyway. Whoopsie-doo. It gives me you can prototype ideas in a game like this pretty quickly, which is nice. Right. I'm gonna get a progression ability in this room, perhaps. Zone transition looks like. Listless library. I really like the map structure of this game so far. So I was just playing Metroid Prime 4 yesterday, and there's a lot to kind of critique about that game. But one of the things is that it's just not structured like a Metroidvania, right? Like, games do not need to be non-linear, and I think that we're just like barely recovering from an industry obsession with non-linearity. But Metroid Prime 4 so far has pretty much just been a straight path. It's fun to like walk around and open several new zones and be like, I don't know which one I should go to yet. I'll have to come back later. Okay, that lowers that. Must be a new armor display in the library I wanted to see. Okay, the hay tips you off to that location. Just back and forth to see what I just did. Oh, I think I opened this. Technically somewhere I've already been, but that's okay. Let's just try to completely fill out this map and any dead ends so we can explore other zones here. That's a big boy. There's got to be something around there. Oh shit. Triple question mark. Empty Bailey. Reach that. Just laid out such that I can't go both ways, perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Usual death pit. I want to check though. else to get in this room that I haven't already gotten. Okay. Back around then. Ready to get the inevitable wall run. Small key there. Oh fuck, double fuck. Got bell mounted. I like the heal being a trade-off for damage and range. It's cool. Alright, rooms we haven't been to yet. Let's try going... I don't know if this is west or east. Let's find out. I think this is back towards where I started, so... Okay, so we do have another room to check out. That's back at the very beginning. I just want to see if I can access something new in this area. And there's another door up there that I can't get up to. Okay, so let's just remember that this section, the way to the dilapidated dungeon, is off limits until I get some progression upgrades. Let me start a future Marstead file for this game. 1 second. Pseudoregalia. Okay. Map, Sansa Castle, doors to near dilapidated castle, require height, wall climb, wall jump, question mark? Okay. Just so I don't walk back there again for no reason. Alright, so south would go to the zone I haven't really explored. I guess I could try to turn left here and hit the couple doors on the western edge of the room to the north, or at least write down why I can't do them yet would also be helpful. There's 2 exits. One almost immediately in front of me and one further into the room. So the one that's immediately in front of me is up here. Okay. Might also require more height to get up on top of that thing though. I don't see any bubbles that lead up there just yet. Save point here. Yeah, I think that's too high for me to reach with my current abilities. So, north center room, southwest exit requires height. Let's check the northwest exit. Which is probably up there, which I might actually already be able to do if I can get to this climbing pole. These feel pretty good. Ah! And where does that put me here? If I can get to it from here. Nice. Feels pretty good. I might not be able to progress here without more jumps. Let's see. Okay, I think I I may have slightly sequence break to get up here. Sequence broken. Alright, northwest circular room, you semi-sequence broke to probably requires jump height or wall jump. I'm guessing I'm eventually going to get the dodge that the bubbles give is just like an inherent ability. I can still get down from here. I missed this guy. So I think I can start exploring a different zone. Tapped out most of the optional paths here. I guess there's another one to the east if I go south of them, so I'm going to try to hit that one too. Saw this, I guess I don't get a indicator of where this goes to. I'll check around here. Okay. Does not open from this side door, I take it. Way shortcut. Bunch of poles. Oh, okay, being able to jump from the top of these is pretty convenient. Took away all my furniture. Bunch of locked doors. Anytime I can get through, I'm gonna add it to my notes here, so I don't come back and revisit open doors constantly. Sansa Keep. West, long hall. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Barred gates, north, west. North and west. Locked door, east. Don't think I have the jump ability to do anything there. Room requires height. There's zone transition here. Let's see where this goes. Interesting. I feel like I've been on this side before. Okay, I climbed up the staircase. I have been here before. It only fills in the question mark once you committed from that side. Okay, makes sense. There's like a switch through there. Okay. East of Castle Sansa exit, switch through Great, more attack range, question mark? Or it could be a one-way shortcut. That's death. Expecting to get like a Prince of Persia style wall run at some point. Okay. And I think most of the other paths I've seen here, I guess I could go further up. Let's see. I don't think I can do too much of the rest of this place to go east from here. Yeah, it's another room with a visible, probably another one-way room with square hole, probably one-way shortcut. Southeast from here would be nice if I can get back on these things. Only that means I can actually safely stand on those. This game's really cool so far. I'm really liking it. Also has the side advantage of the last game Warshine had on Can of Wormholes I was really, really bad at. It's a very difficult puzzle game that I would spend like an hour doing one puzzle. Here I feel like I make some progress, so thank you for kindly throwing a game at me that I can do. I haven't like formally resigned from Can of Wormholes. If you ever want to add it back, it's just to accept the suffering that comes with me being bad at it. Lesson learned, not making it across over to where that guy is. There is another... Try it one more time. Did something helpful. Lord, that's so I don't have to fight him. We got a small key over there. I see. Should be able to get the key now. Alternate path on the side here. Okay, somewhere I can take that right away, which is cool. Assume when I do that, that's permanent. Seems like a grate that I can't get past, so... Room west of big room. West exits blocked by grate. Let's try to go to that locked door from earlier. Also try going up a room from here because there's a path I didn't take north of me. I don't think I can get up up there, though. Okay, so, just south of Two Castle Sansa. West door requires height. Breakable wall. So let's get the locked door to the south. Oh, no, it's the wrong way. Turn around. Okay. Now, why is that room laid out like that? I can know that there's an item I need jump height for in that room there. Okay, so that is a permanent shortcut. Breakable wall down there. One-way drop. Whoa. That's cool. Sunsetter. Oh. Break through fragile floors. Stop yourself in the air. Okay. Special, let's do buttons. Jump plus LT equals butt stomp. Oh, and then jump at the top of it essentially. Okay. Press jump at nadir to high jump. Should give me the item I just left behind a second ago. Oh, it's cute. Sword is also a standalone weapon. Alright. Have that unlocked. Delete some of these then. Yeah, the core character movement feels really strong in this. I'm impressed with it. Probably have to go the long way around to get, yeah. I get up there originally. Through the locked door again, I think. This will get me there eventually. I want to get that item I saw in the alcove a second ago. So the locked door hallway. Locked door was on my left here. Okay. Oh, pieces of heart. Okay, gotcha. Let me look at my notes already for stuff where I mentioned that height was a problem. Heart gates. Southwest room requires height. Okay. Okay. And some kind of, maybe like a grapple. Where's some kind of black hole grapple, question mark. What else do we have that I haven't done yet? This one had exits blocked by a grate, so we need to go that way. Could go back to Castle Sansa real quick. It just was a second ago. I just want to see if there's anything else I want to do here before I go back. There is one, the other entrance from Castle Sansa only required height, so I can come there again if I find the opposite exit from here in a moment. Probably can't get quite up there yet. Okay, I'm not getting there from here yet. So we can say there's a piece of heart across from southern Sansa Keep. Exit requires horizontal. There's doors near the dilapidated castle that I should be able to do because that required height, I said. That was one way previously, but probably not anymore. Yeah, great. You go to the listless library. Getting a higher jump is pretty huge, though. I guess since it's just here, we should go check it out. Guessing wall jump there between the bookcases at some point. Who gets his way to a fantastical world without strife? She seems happy. How to deal with loss? Driving you sane. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. There's a way to get in here. Gotcha. Sun Greaves. Do an air kick. There we go. 3 times until it resets. Kick early to maximize distance. Okay. So I could have jumped in here normally. Interesting. Making sure there's nothing else interesting up here. Okay. Make notes about the wall jump. Wall jump maxes at 3, more height or distance if you kick early. I imagine you could do some cool sequence breaking in this game. Oh, that's what the light is here for? That's cute. I like that the wall jump isn't, for lack of a better word, a scripted interaction at some specific setups, right? I've seen a couple games do that. Okay. Just uses the regular jump physics. Trust myself to be able to jump where the game wants me to jump here. Not as bad as I was worried it was going to be. It's kind of interesting that you can use it for horizontal traversal like that. Oh, balls. You don't get a lot of height though, so you gotta be a little careful. I kill myself if I don't find an enemy to heal off of here. Oh god. Alright, let me back up and get some healing before I do anything. Oh, I don't know if I want to go back this way. I guess we'll see what happens when I die. Hay bale does? Oh, thanks. Possibly. Perhaps not. Little shortcuts. Alright, what's the deal with this place? The walls have to be pretty close together to get to use it for gaining vertical height. That's gonna take me a while to get used to. Okay. I guess the kick itself gives me some travel, horizontal travel, without it having to bounce off of something. Ah! Fuck. Okay. Well, as good a room as any to practice it. I guess the thing I don't have the feel for is what direction it's going to send me when I kick. Does she have a Mario 64 jump? She sure does. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if that gives her significantly more height. On from this room, but I want to practice this and try to get better at it here. Okay. The ledge grab is pretty forgiving, it seems like. It's like based on the angle that I'm facing the wall at that I'm bouncing off of, I guess. Seems pretty tough. Alright, I think I just have to kick earlier than I expect to. Hey, piece of heart. Good reward for that.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? How? Where? First try.
Doesn't quite work the way I expect it to. Yeah, because it's very much just pure physics, right? It's never a scripted interaction where it's like, oh yeah, if you press the jump button here, it's going to lock in your facing exactly and wall jump you to precisely this location. It's just not how it works. That in my notes. I don't do anything with that southern exit. That's north. Okay. And the one I'm looking at, I think, is locked. Hey Andrea, welcome home from your travel. Missed you. Welcome home.
Going your game?
Yep.
Have it?
Yeah. What's that?
A rabbit?
Like a... I guess, yeah, they are horns, aren't they? Like a jackalope, I guess.
Oh. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. I have a wall jump.
Corvus!
See you, Rorak. Enjoy. Catch up tonight. Getting the little bit of additional horizontal distance from the kick, even if you're not wall jumping, is kind of cool. Probably a bunch of new places I can access now. Yeah, it's weird. It's hard to describe. It's like how far her leg is from the wall affects how much she launches, for lack of a better word. I don't know how to put it. It's probably why it says kick early when you get the ability. Probably do... Yep, not like that. Let's assume I don't need to do the high jump here. Kick, kick, kick. Okay. I think I get it a little bit better now. Her leg extends out much further than it looks like it would. Oop, wrong button. And as long as it comes to into contact with a wall, she always... Okay, so we want to jump into this wall back here. Needed to do it earlier. Ouch. A lot of this is very Mario 64. Oh, fuck. That's gonna send me real far back, isn't it? Oh, wow, thanks, game. How kind of you. Thought it was gonna be all the way back to the door. Okay, so I could knock that down. Let me see. Let me do this room first. There's small key is cool. Don't really need that as a shortcut. Go ahead and mark some of this stuff closed here. Okay, this is where we earlier... Those guys exist to draw my attention to the top of the room. It's very doable. I just have to Probably start from here. Wonder if I can get on the door frame. Cheese. Very nice. Okay. We have that. I think I marked this room. Why would this be here? Okay, well, I suspect bullshit over there. Probably get up there now. Maybe not. Not really stuff for me to bounce on. I have to get like an angle somewhere. It's probably possible. I bet a speedrunner could do it. The main hallway has a bunch of closed doors that I can't go through, and then the southwest rooms. Let's see. Blocked by a grate. Yeah, I should probably leave here for now. Try to go from here. I can't, like, always sends me far enough away from the wall that I can't just, like, stay on the wall and use it to wall run like I was anticipating. Maybe I kind of can, actually. Can't do it. I can't get away with it forever, though. I don't know. Let me try it really quick. It's kind of close. It's cool. I feel like every Metroidvania should have some kind of, like, height gaining, sequence breaking shenanigan like Super Metroids. Bombs! Ah, so close. Super Metroid's bomb jumping, shadow complexes like goop. Nice. This would just be like a piece of heart, right? So shadow complex has like this goo that you make that lets you climb up. Strike break. Use to destroy heavy break. Okay. Hold attack to destroy heavy barriers. Very cool. Yeah, this game is much much better structured than Metroid Prime 4. I think it's just a Metroid Prime 4 is a Zelda game. It's not a Metroidvania, but I'm gonna cross through here ever. It's kind of like the Sea of Cain 2 Soul Reaver. The underbelly. There's a piece of heart for coming up here. That's cool of them. Not looking forward to getting back out of here if I drop down, but this place actually looks like some Soul Reaver areas. Okay, I don't have the thing for the black holes yet. Assume it's gonna be some kind of grapple. Oh, but I can climb up there. So that's like an easy way to get over there, but maybe I can still cheese my way over? It doesn't look like I have a great angle. That is not a roof, okay. I don't think that one is makeable. The first one probably was, though. So let's mark this. This is underbelly. Where's black hole grapple question mark? So there's exit to the south I haven't tried. Okay. Why would I want them to be in that configuration? I guess I don't know. There's like a hidden breakable wall on one of those sides or something. So you have to have laid out the small keys in such a way that you can't get fucked by using one in a bad spot. cool Celeste bubbles in this room. Starting to get a handle on the idiosyncrasies of the wall jump. This is pretty dark. Oop. I'm sure that is in fact where I came from, okay. Go do Celeste bubbles. Why would they give me a Celeste bubble right there? What is that doing for me? Oh, is it going under that? Maybe. Right, there's also stuff to check out on this side. Lots of exits from this room. So little. That's funny. When games realized they could do that. We just take our regular enemies and scale them however we like. Tiny sword. Cute. I check. Wouldn't be surprised if this entire area is optional or otherwise intended to be reached later in the game, but... Oh, it's dark as fuck in here. It's gonna be a thing where I, like, break the ceiling. Looks like it's gonna be a break the ceiling type situation. Okay. Effectively gonna be a shortcut, I guess. I'm up there to find a way to break the ceiling. I really like the level design. I really like the core controls. The wall jump took me a second to get used to, but I feel like I've got my sea legs a bit here. That's where like all the interesting movement is, the kind of weird wall jump. Great. Nice cookie for exploring the area. be all that was in here? Use you, Ben. Benedict, why are you being a bad boy? Limiting it to 3 jumps is pretty cool. So I'm guessing there's a way I'm going to be able to pick these up eventually, because it's the second one I've seen and it's kind of out of the way. I thought maybe the first one on the table wasn't going to mean anything. Let me see. General notes. Papers occasionally. Nothing to do with them yet. One in underbelly. What room was it? In donut room. One on table in library. Mark the other ones. Two question mark. Empty Bailey. I only briefly popped in here before. Am I gonna be able to get like a shortcut for later, maybe? See the up arrows. Just for fun. That looks like a shortcut. Cool. Alright. Sweet. Let me quickly check back in the underbelly to see if I missed anything. Yeah, this game rocks. Having a great time with it so far. Yeah, I could go back to the big ass room, I guess. Just say lots to explore in the underbelly. Many exits in big room. Access easily via empty Bailey. Area is really cool looking. Reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. This is kind of what I mean when I say I wish more game developers were willing to paint rather than sculpt, right? If you just make a perfectly fine 3D Metroidvania here without necessarily needing to commit to amazing modern graphics. Like, the game looks fine, it's intriguing, even. It certainly doesn't look bad. It doesn't need to have crazy high texture quality to communicate the idea, you know? To grab onto those chains. This song kind of rocks. Another key, very nice. castle. There's a lot of places I want to explore in here. Let's go this way first. Might not be makeable with my current loadout. Let's see. Anything that could maybe force it. And I can't do another kick without having bounced off a wall. Okay. So this one's called Empty Bailey. Big ass bridge requires more horizontal distance. Just... boss key of some kind? Interesting. One of those annoying ass statues. Yeah, being able to use it for purely horizontal traversal is really cool, I think. Major key. Thought so. Ow, dick. Major key shows up somewhere. Oh, here on the right, I see. Dude. Place kind of reminds me of an area in Thief, actually. I feel like I've played a game that has a very similar wall jump mechanic to this one, where it's like very, you got to get the feel of when it bounces you off the wall and what angle you take just right, but I can't really place it. I guess wall jumps in Mario 64 are kind of like this. I've never got particularly good at it. I was serviceable at wall jumps in that game, but never used it to go places I wasn't supposed to go. Hello. Solar wind. Jump while sliding. Completes the technique of the slide. Ah. Okay. So now we have Mario 64 back jump. And we have Mario 64 long jump. Beautiful. Yahoo, indeed. This game's like a combination of Soul Reaver, a kind of a more traditional Metroidvania, and then Mario 64 movement. It's really good. Really impressed with it so far. Is there a compelling reason to 100% this, or at least is there like a true ending versus a normal ending? Because I'd probably want to go for the true ending if there's something compelling. Maybe getting all like the pieces of heart is blood from a stone, but it's just there to be annoying. Bonus health is the only thing. Okay. Make sure I can actually reach the wall to be able to bounce off it. Maybe I can long jump into it. Sure can. Okay. And then I have to get enough height. Okay. If I go up on this thing. Or I could just long jump over there, which is probably what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Instead of doing it the stupid way. Okay. I'm gonna get a feel for the distance that covers. One of those things that like Nintendo nailed right out the gate. Like it feels really good to press your slide button plus your jump button to do a long horizontal jump. This feels very natural. Up there, too for me. I'm gonna come here from below. Health. Try a long jump from here. Long jump from there and then kick off the wall. Oh, fuck. Ah! Come on. There you go. Then I slide off the... Okay, I see the problem. If I go from there, it doesn't get me anywhere that I don't slide either, right? This thing can't hold my weight. It doesn't count as touching the ground either. It doesn't mean my jumps back. Might be possible to still climb up the wall though. Let me go along that route one more time and we can do it repeatedly because it's a little annoying. I imagine you can go really fast in this game. Has this ever been a GDQ? I'd love to watch a speedrun for it when we beat it. No, we won't do it that way. Husband. It seems like it has really compelling movement. It wouldn't surprise me if, like, the whole game, the concept just grew out of walking around and testing the movement, getting it to feel good. There's nothing else I want to do in here for now. Nice. Just all the way back to the bridge, okay. There's definitely something up in the bell tower. But it seems really fucking hard to get up there. Maybe I'll get something in the future that makes it easier to do. Let me just try to see if I can conceptualize what you would do to do it with my current abilities. I'm guessing the fact that you have that like pillar over there, you can go over there, and then there must be a way to like very precisely do a high jump or a long jump and just exactly get enough height to grab the ledge from there. Not that it ever gets easier later, but anyway, probably can't do it now. It's cool though. Let me get behind this. Secretly breakable walls. Does this game have any breakable walls that aren't conveyed by a crack? So I don't spend a bunch of time searching for them if they don't exist. Just one, okay. That's where I came in. I can get out of here now. Oh, that's cool. I'm not here. Wahoo! Yaha! Wahi! Twilight Theater. Yaha! Perfect. Calculated. Interesting. I didn't realize I could keep the charge from those. Backwards Mario jump feels really good to do. Gives you a teensy bit of extra height. You can probably do stuff earlier in the game if you notice that it's a thing sooner than I did. This music really reminds me of Symphony of the Night. Some really weird, kind of inappropriate sounding songs in Symphony of the Night for the rest of the game's tone. Okay, I'll give it 1, maybe 2 tries. That's tough. Probably doable, but... we will not do another try on that right now. Ah, balls. I haven't seen too many platformers go for this. I don't know what you'd call it. It's like, it's not unstructured platforming, semi-structured platforming, right? Like, having just played Donkey Kong Bonanza's solution is just kind of being like, yeah, like, you know, it's just physics to jump around, but also you can always climb on anything you touch ever, right? And I feel like games like Mario Odyssey give you a lot of crazy sequence breaky jumping sequences, but the ones that you're supposed to do are very structured, right? Obvious places you're supposed to touch the wall to make progress. Oh, some switch over there. Can I even get to that easily? Wouldn't want to try to get over there and then fall, you know? The pillar makes it easier. Let's see what's down here first. Way to do this that activates all the bubbles and gives me, oh my god. This is the are you really good at our movement system room. Okay. The answer is no, I'm not, but... might also require abilities I don't have yet. Probably. I don't know if it's possible. Otherwise, I can maybe get to this bubble via shenanigans, but don't think so. believe there's also some kind of... I've activated it by accident a couple times. There's like an ability where you can press the butt stomp button in midair and it'll make you do a little midair backflip to get just a little bit more height. Twilight Theater, let's go ahead and mark. Twilight Theater has a crazy movement room. North of center. Okay. And there's another exit to the east that I haven't taken from here that I can try to find. Yeah, that right there, the little backflip I just did. At least puts me back in here, so I don't have to go all the way back to the beginning if I want to try that again. I don't think I can stand on that gate. I think it's like only a pixel wide. That's tough. It feels like it might be possible. I'll give it like a couple more tries and I'll move on. I think I'm getting too high or my angle's not right. One more try and then we'll move on. Yeah, we'll move on. Seems doable though. Whoops. Nice. I was just saying I don't think so, because I think it's only a pixel wide. I could try it. Oh, is this a one-way? It's crazy, this is all the way back here. Haven't been able to get in here, huh? Oh, shit! Okay, whoops. Well, I would like to go get that item down there. Joke's on you, you let me keep the thing. Alright, so what's the bit here? Okay. That's the shadow from the pole. Okay, what the fuck? Whoops. I keep wanting the wall jump button to be left trigger. Let's try just wall. Nice. Don't want to be in first person. So... Whoa. Oh, this room, wow. I have so many more options for movement now since I was here last. I wonder if those green objects are going to be like the end of Metroid Prime, collect them all to beat the game items. Those are going to be platforms at some point. I don't think that's makeable with my current setup. Seriously been here before? Just... Oop, oop. I have been, holy shit, okay. Well, I got a lot of other stuff I can do. So Sansa Castle, Northwest Circular Room, Jump Height, Vertical Jump. I have both of those things now. Horizontal jump, rather. Okay. There's Lissus Library. Let's go all the way across if we can. Oh, apparently got turned around. I guess there's a, I know there's a thing I can get off in this direction. Yeah, right here, should be able to get that now. Though... Nice. Wonderful. Okay. Go ahead and mark that done. Double check the empty Bailey from here. I don't think there's anything new to do there, but... Sounds a keep. What do we have in the southwest corner? So this room requires a black hole grapple, and then the doors directly north of me are locked. Western room. Let me check. That's the thing that I'm assuming is a grapple. Any other doors I just can't go through. Okay. Statues. Okay. Let's go north. There's a key there I can probably get now. I didn't really get that for a while. north is straight here. Yep. Okay. I want to go to the round room in the northwest corner. Probably navigate it now. One that's up there. Yeah, I thought I sequence broke into there before. Definitely be able to climb up this now, at least. Oh shit, we're about at time. I totally lost track of time. I'm gonna blast this game. Yeah. Let me try this jump one more time, and then I'll leave future Marstead notes. It's just long jump along this wall. Okay. Probably doable without the long jump, but... higher up. Nice little shortcut for later. Oh boy. Okay, it's probably doable, but maybe not with my current setup. Way to give me a pull here. Okay. Nice. All right. I know there's a safe crystal in the big room outside. Let me check really quick. There's so much to do here. Okay. Future Marstead. There's a bunch of notes already in the text file for this game, so review them. You can explore this area to begin with. The controls for this game are extremely similar to Mario 64. This room, you just unlocked this little shortcut. If you climb up that pole, you can then jump across and kick to get over here. The trickiest thing with the controls is that the wall jumping is a little bit janky. You'll probably remember this, but it's as long as her leg is able to come in contact with the surface, she will bounce off of it. And her leg is pretty long, so you can travel further along like a completely horizontal wall than you might expect if you get the angle just right and press the button at exactly the right time. Yeah, to get back up there, you're gonna long jump over that way. Long jump works just like Mario 64. You press crouch and then jump to do that. And then when you get in a bubble, it gives you a jump and then like a forward dash. It's kind of like a Celeste jump refresh. This game's fucking great. I'm really having a good time with it. I'm excited to play more. Thank you for sharing. I think it's fantastic. Confirm that that is, in fact, the save, yes. Very, very well done. I like the level design. I like the game feel. I like everything about it.